right, guys. First off, we'll start off with saying Merry Christmas to everybody. These things are pretty cool. My mom got me these, the Oakley Metas or whatever. Anyways, what are we going to talk about today? You know what I had in my mind, man? I've been thinking about this, man. Everyone's talking about the 30th year anniversary, right? But I was kind of thinking a little bit farther. Like, I'm really into this. I kind of got an understanding of some markets, like I've said before, like the stock market a little bit, and just how trends, how markets like this work. It's like there's a long-term and a short-term game. And I'm more interested in Pokemon being a long-term thing for me. I never really knew there was like a real market for the cards, a secondary market, blah blah blah, until recently. And going back to the history, you can clearly see it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, comes down, but gradually it's always going up. Just how every index does in the stock market. As long as the economy is continuing to be good, it's going to have its ups and downs, but if you really look at it, it's slowly always going up, right? And I see this is with the secondary market of Pokemon. So with that saying, I would like to and share this thought I've come up with, right? I'm new to this hobby. Pokemon is expensive, right? The market is going crazy. Some people say we're in a bubble. Knowing this, right? Like, we are literally, they call this theory the castle in the sky theory, like in the stock market, right? Where typically where a bubble is, basically the reason you are buying one thing is at such a high price, like it's overvalued, right? You're buying this because you still have the assumption that you'll be able to sell it for a higher price, right? And this is the short-term game in the market that we're in right now. Everyone is just buying high and selling higher, right? If you go back and look at it, the regular MSRP prices and all through history, man, we're buying high and we're selling even higher, right? That is the game right now. When it will stop, who knows? But the thing is, I want to talk to you guys about is not year 30, right? Okay, I have had this, like me being early, I'm just now getting on board on the investing. I short sell some things, but some stuff I like to think I'm keeping for a long time too. So with that being said, I've been thinking like, okay, if we're at year 30, in 20 more years we'll be at year 50, and any company that celebrates their 50th year anniversary is doing something insane. I mean, think of Disney, man. I don't know of any other company that's been celebrated like their 50th year anniversary, to be honest, but I can assume that the 50th year anniversary, if a company is still around, they are going to go insane with it, right? Now, that is a 20-year, that's 20 years away. That's a long time, folks. So, with that in mind, you can also plan how you buy cards. You can kind of think differently, right? You don't have to have it all right now. You don't have to buy high. You don't have to miss out on everything. You don't have to just continue just consuming every opportunity you think is a good opportunity, because realistically, even the MSRP is high right now. With your mind thinking that you are going to be in this until the 50th anniversary, you can think differently. You can think definitely easier on your pocket, man. Everything doesn't have to be a huge rush, right? Listen here, y'all. Understanding you are dedicating yourself to a 20-year timeline of collecting, investing, whatever you want to call it, there is going to be so much opportunity. And what I mean by this is just, I don't have the homework, the numbers, the stats I can show you, tell you like detailed, but I can almost guarantee that I know for a fact somewhere in these 20 years, Pokemon is going to go through probably a couple crises, years, maybe just 6 months, maybe multiple years. Maybe people are gonna dump all their investing. They're gonna sell at 50% what they paid for. They're gonna get rid of it just so they don't get stuck with Pokemon cards. Pokemon is crashing. It's in a bear market. It's gonna go through these. It's gonna crash like I would say at least 4 or 5 times in 20 years. It's gonna. And then what Pokemon is going to do when they notice that their cards haven't been selling for a year and a half, they're going to do something crazy. Another benchmark is going to come. They're going to bring all the people back. It's going to start, Pokemon is going to cool off. It is not going to stay like this for 20 years. If anything, Pokemon is cooling off, going to go back to like $3.99 a pack in the store. And it's going to do this multiple times before year 2050. Or not year 2050, but the 50th anniversary. So, what that being said is, if you are planning to... And why I'm saying the 50th anniversary is I'm just firmly believe Pokemon is not going anywhere. And for the 50th year anniversary, there is going to be some crazy... it's just gonna be insane. Pokemon is gonna know how to bring everybody back, even if we're in some sort of bear market. Pokemon is on the verge of collapse. On the 48 year, 49 year, they are gonna figure out how to bring everybody back for the 50th anniversary. This is my opinion, y'all. So, with that being said, everything you are holding right now, could you imagine the what you could get? Hell, the $3 Yamper that you opened from Phantasmal Flames that is gonna be fucking worth at least $20. You know what I mean? Like, why would you sell it for $3 right now? Just put it up. It's gonna be $20 in 20 years. At worst. I'm thinking, look, I have this belief that Pokemon is going to have amusement parks by then. You got to think, like 20 years, Pokemon knows how good of a company they are. They've only been around for 30. That's a long time, y'all. They are making moves. They're going to have amusement parks. They're going to have at least, I'm assuming they're going to have at least one amusement park by year 50, right? Pokemon's not going anywhere. They are betting on year 50. I just know they're gonna somehow pull. Even if we are in a bear market around that time, they're gonna do something so big that it is gonna pull all the people that dumped their investment, dumped their collection back, and maybe it might not be as crazy as it is right now, but it's gonna be close to it. And the thing is all of your stuff is gonna be extremely expensive. Anything you hold right now and that you're buying for such a high price to maybe sell for a $5, $10, $15 profit right now, it's gonna be, your figures are gonna have a lot more zeros than what you're playing with right now, man. I think I can't stop shaking it, man. And it just gives you, knowing that Pokemon is gonna potentially crash a few times before your 50th anniversary. I'm thinking to myself, like, this is the time I buy. Why am I buying right now? I know I want to do this for the long run because I enjoy this. It's fun. I love looking at the cars, especially the vintage stuff. But I enjoy this, man. It's a little bit more exciting than getting some interest in the bank, right? Or it's even more exciting than playing in the stock market for me. So knowing that there is going to be a few times, for however long they are each time, 6 months, 3 months, 2 years, 1 year, 5 years even, that Pokemon goes through some sort of collapse, and stuff is probably going to be like half the price that you're paying for it now, even maybe more than half. Like, it gives me some relief. Like, I don't have to hurry up and buy this $200 booster box. Like, they're going to be $80, $85, $90 maybe, at one point in time between here and your celebration of 50 years, man. So I just want to hear what y'all are thinking about that kind of like thought I got going on, man. I think the whole dream of getting off your collection in 30 years, which I've heard from quite a number of people, man, is why would you do yourself like that? It seems like the market's so competitive anyways, you really can't make much money like off of reselling right now. The game is buy high and sell higher, like I've said, man. Why not just plan for 20 years? That's for most of us, especially a lot of the early on Pokemon collect, like a lot of these 90s, like I'm a 90s baby, a lot of 90s babies, man, we're gonna be in our 50s, man, like pulling up on 60. It'll be a good time to get off your collection. You'll make substantial amount of money. Most of us will probably be close to retiring. It's just a beautiful scenario, I think, dude. Like, I can't stop thinking about that, man. Retiring, well, not retiring, but I'm saying, I think it's a perfect time, to plan for this for 20 years. Maybe if you've been doing this longer, obviously it'll be more. But at the 50th anniversary, they're doing something big, man. They're doing something big. And they're not going anywhere, so we're getting there. Everything, it doesn't matter what price you pay for whatever you're buying right now. Even if you're buying high, it is going to be way higher come the 50th year anniversary. But you don't have to buy as much as quickly as as right now, as we think we have to. Like, it's hard to pass up MSRP, dude. Like, but realistically, like, the whole thought I got is I just want to make $15 off of it. But realistically, like, I mean, yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna keep doing that because I can buy more, and then I might run into the same scenario, which I do. And anyways, I'm thinking longer than 30 years. 30th, the 30th is gonna be fun, man. I'm just gonna add to my collection because I think the goal for me now is 50. I like Pokemon. I want to be here long term. I enjoy doing this. I think they got a lot to offer, and gonna keep coming out with new ways to bring in more people. Like, I believe there's going to be amusement parks by the 50th anniversary. I'm almost very positive, man. They got so much time to figure some stuff out. They're such a successful company. They're going to come out with ways to continue to bring people into this franchise. So anyways, Merry Christmas, y'all. Let me know. Give me some feedback. I just want to hear opinions, man. Like, we have to talk. Talk with me back, man, please. It's just, I want to learn. I want someone that maybe knows a little more than me to tell me something, man. Give me some advice, man. Anyways, Merry Christmas, y'all.